Early and the sun is already shining bright. The first day of summer officially, but here in Colorado, that sun has been shining for weeks now. And you got to stay safe. You've got to protect yourself in this sun here in Colorado. So we've got Dr. Neil Box here with the Colorado Melanoma Foundation, also an associate professor at the Department of Dermatology, University of Colorado. Great to have you.
Thanks, Kurt. Great
This
to be here.
is important for you. And you're from Australia, where they have serious sun issues with skin damage. But Colorado is no stranger to this either, right?
Well, absolutely. I grew up in Queensland, Australia. We say the weather is beautiful one day, perfect the next. Sounds like somewhere else, doesn't it?
Yeah, it
300
does.
days of sunshine.
Does the elevation matter?
Yes, absolutely it does. Here in Denver, we have at a mile high, we have about 26% more ultraviolet rays in the ambient light. So
Wow.
you go up to the mountains at 10,000 feet, and that's up to 50% more.
And I don't think we're always protecting ourselves properly. Let's start by talking about sunscreen. So you have to use the proper amount, right?
Absolutely. So first of all, let's look into how much we'd use. And this is the American Academy of Dermatology recommends to cover when you go outside.
Oh my gosh.
It's an ounce.
That seems like a lot.
It seems like a lot. So a lot of people are not using enough. So they would say to cover the exposed parts of your body, for example, if you're going a whole ounce.
Yeah.
And so you would take a couple of fingers worth and start spreading it around. I think the key is to spread it liberally.
And then reapply.
And then reapply. So first of all, you would want to put that on 15 to 30 minutes before going outside.
Okay.
Because if you're already sweating when you go on, it's not going to stick properly. So you want it to adhere properly, and you need to put it on before you go out.
Okay.
And then you need to reapply every 2 hours.
We forget about that often.
We forget about it, absolutely.
And then when I go to the store, they've got about 50 million choices. There's a couple things I should be looking for on the bottle, right?
Absolutely. So right here, this is Rocky Mountain Sunscreen, great Colorado company.
Yeah.
You're looking for a broad spectrum. SPF 30 to 50 is, or at least 30 plus at the minimum. This is
ingredients?
Ingredients. So we want it to be water resistant as well. And then we're looking for things like avobenzene. That's a great broad spectrum agent that gives it that qualification.
Okay.
Also zinc and titanium are great too. It's really about your personal choice.
Yeah.
You need to feel good with the sunscreen that you're wearing.
You're just happy if people are wearing it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So if you don't feel good with it, you're not going to want to wear it.
And when in doubt, we'll wrap up with the hats. I mean, just cover up, shade, hat, something, right?
So the guidelines are, if you are spending an extended period outside, we would want you to, and you have the choice to stay in the shade.
Yeah.
Choose the shade for a while if you can. That's the best. So that's the first line.
Yeah.
Second line is, wear a hat, wear sun-safe clothing, and so you could absolutely, here's from the Wallaroo Hat Company, another
Local company, right?
Another great Colorado company,
And you look good, my friend.
Wear a hat. So wear a hat, wear sun-safe clothing, wear sunglasses.
Okay.
So the second line of defense is sun-safe clothing. The third line of defense, anything else that's exposed, sunscreen.
Cover it up.
So absolutely, we're very happy if you're wearing sunscreen.
Well, Doctor, thank you so much. Appreciate your time. They've got a couple of great events coming up, Mallet for Melanoma, as well as a golf tournament. We've got all that information online at kdvr.com as well, coming up in August. That's how they run this organization. Brooke, you guys know, Greg, you know that my wife had melanoma, and so this is personal for me, and I know how serious it can be if you, in fact, get it. The best way to deal with it is to protect yourself before it happens.
Yes.
All right, we'll head it over to Lynn. Lynn?
Hey there, thank you so